the strike. He played at a senior level for his side at Persija Jakarta in the Indonesian Super League. He's described as a versatile winger with a sharp vision and precise passing. I think we can add precise finishing to that as well.
Masuk ke ono. Engko lak ono. Nah ono kabar ono.
Tunisia, half an hour in, have a one-goal lead. Made their debut as hosts 2 years ago, 2 draws and a loss there, so still looking for their first ever win at this level are Indonesia. Game understandably has slowed down a little bit after that really fast-paced opening, 20 minutes or so. In there, nearly winning the ball. You can hear the crowd every time. There's a moment for the young Garuda. There's a clash in midfield that goes against Conde Wale. Just beaten to the ball there by Lucas. Picked up by Lucas again. Trying to use pace on the outside. Zaisa. Easy inside, has a fairly compact shape at the moment. There is space on the outside though for Zambia, which is what they were certainly exploiting in the first 20 minutes or so. Jiggery pokery eventually going Indonesia's way. The mound here, so a bit the downhill run up for those wanting a long throw. That part of the pitch. Again, the curved run on Fabio. Good throw into the near post, half defended, and then a really good claim from Chitambala. He immediately put Zambia back on the front foot again, but the pass down the line cut out from Moape. You certainly don't get the feeling that Zambia are out of this one by any stretch of the imagination, though. They've shown that they can stretch this Indonesian team. They've shown that they can create opportunities. And the ball in the back of the net, of course, after just 20 seconds. That was rightly chalked off for offside. Ball into the channel, and the keeper stayed on his line here. He's a good ball across goal, and is that the equaliser then for Zambia? Abel Nyerongo scored twice at the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, and he may well have just got Zambia back on level terms. Ball over the top there was superb. Pass, oh, he's come from behind the player, so he can't possibly be offside. Brilliant finish from the number 9. Predator's instinct there. And in their debut match at the competition, a first ever FIFA Under-17 World Cup goal for the junior Chipolopolo. Automatic check for offside. So, 10 minutes to go before half time. Indonesia 1, Zambia 1. Nina with the header away. Just taking its time over the throw. Just calming things down for a moment. It's been at times a rather chaotic first half. Can't lay the ball off accurately, and Zambia are in at the back foot again, and the shot, oh, and a brilliant finish. Wow. Abel Nyerongo, 2 goals in 2 minutes. Absolutely stunning finish there from the Atletico Lusaka player. It's an unusual celebration, to say the least. It all came here. Ball given away. Just pouncing on it. Calamina with the pass. Nyerongo maybe taking the keeper a little bit by surprise with the early shot, but he's driven that low into the corner at great pace as well. The referee has been asked to go over and check the screen. Now, what have we got here? Well, it certainly can't be offside. Are they thinking about the player? Well, you look at that and the defender's in the way anyway, in that line, so I'm not sure. Is that a clear and obvious error? Coaches in to talk to them. So the player, the Zambia player wasn't in offside position, but can he be interfering with the line of view if the Indonesian player is in the same line as he? That will be the question that needs to be answered. The number 5 there, Matthew Baker, is in the same line as Kelvin Chapelin. And the goal on that basis has been given. So Zambia do have a 2-1 lead here. And what has been a magnificent first half between Indonesia and Zambia in their opening game at this FIFA Under-17 World Cup. And Zambia on the attack again now. Their tails well and truly up. Nova Arianto, the Indonesian coach was clearly not particularly happy with that decision by the referee, but remember it, to overturn a decision it has to be a clear and obvious error. And I think if the defender hadn't been in the same line, he may well have had that goal overturned. Now long throw comes into the near post, headed up rather than a long by Nyerongo. Nice little shoulder. And Love is never quite in the right position to keep that shot down and on target. Calamina taking a little 1-2 on this near side. That ball kept in play, though it wasn't a little bit sloppy there from Zambia. 5 minutes to go before half time. Zambia now defending a lead for the first time in the game. How will they cope with that? How will Indonesia react to that? Taken short, goes all the way back to Dafa. Again, a sloppy bit of play there, and Zambia in behind again. 4 shots to aim at, and that's 3-1. Well, defence turned into attack in an instant. Lukonde Mwale making it 3-1 for Zambia. 3 goals. What, 7 first half minutes? And they'll check for offside. I mean, there's no offside from the cross there. It's only the original ball forward. There could possibly be an offside with that one. Just missed by Putu Panji. Now, will there be a review on this? A stunning first half here between these two sides. That doesn't look like there's going to be any intervention from the fourth official this time. Zambia conceded the early goal and moved into a 3-1 lead here. It's been an effervescent performance from the junior Copper Bullets. So again, the crossing has been very good from Zambia as well. Always managing to find that corridor of uncertainty between the last defender and the goalkeeper. That was certainly the case with Kelvin Chapelu on that one. He had threaded the needle. Found Mwale waiting in the middle. Key thing there was, though, as soon as they won the ball, there was 5 or 6 players flooding forward at pace in Zambia, showing great ambition here in this opening game as that header was flicked across goal, scrambled away by Indonesia, who looked, you have to say, fairly comfortable. Well, I mean, Zambia were pressing forward, but they were keeping them at arm's length quite handily for the first 25-30 minutes, apart from the opening disallowed goal. Since then, Zambia have just burst into life the last 10 minutes or so. 3 goals in 7 minutes. A brace from their front man as well. That always helps. All given away by Unlove, and now maybe an opportunity here for Indonesia. Feels like a while since they last had the ball in an attacking sense. Passing just not quite going to feet at the moment. As soon as they do get the ball in an attacking place, they've got a defender right on their back and forced backwards into the final minute of the first half here. Loses his balance eventually, but made the pass stick, and that's the important bit. The loose ball going Indonesia's way. This could be interesting. Eyes up, pass into the area, picked up by Alberto. Alberto under pressure. Izar then with the cross, just headed away from near the penalty spot, and the ball well won as well. And now chances on the counter-attack here for Zambia. Lots of space to play into. There goes Nyerongo. Nyerongo steps past his man. Oh, brilliant tackle. Just a foot put in there by Putupanji. Taking the ball away from Nyerongo as he looked to turn inside and maybe have the shot at goal. Zambia eager to stretch the game at every opportunity at the moment. Can they keep that pace up for 90 minutes? 2 minutes to go before half time. They've got throwing over on that far side. 2 minutes of added time, rather, I should say. Mwape with the throw. Flicked on, then overhead kicked away by Alberto. Lemina tries to pick the ball up in midfield, coming in from his left back position. Sabini. Ball out. Fury getting a couple of touches. Goes back with Sabini again. Sorry, I should beg your pardon, I should be saying Sabino. Apologies for that. Just over a minute to go before the break. To say Zambia don't want to do anything silly and give Indonesia any undue encouragement this close to half time. They've got Indonesia exactly where they want them at the moment, Zambia. This could be a big result. These are the two lowest seeded teams in this group, so in theory this is the easiest game that either of them will face. We'll see just what state Honduras are in their 7-0 loss earlier this afternoon against obviously huge favourites in this group, Brazil. Zambia, well, be at the stage where game against Honduras, they get anything from it that should be enough to put them through to the knockout stages. That's it, of course. They hold on to this lead here against Indonesia. Goal difference will come into play as well. As our referee Adonis Carrasco brings an incident-packed and thoroughly entertaining first half to a close here. Indonesia and Zambia in their opening game at this under-17 FIFA World Cup have a 3-1 lead. Zahabi Ghali with the opening goal for Indonesia after one was chalked off for Zambia after 20 seconds. And then 2 goals in 2 minutes. Rebel Nyerongo for Zambia put them back into the lead. Then Lukonde Mwale bagged a third as well in the 42nd minute. Zambia, in their first ever game at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, going at half-time here with a handy 3-1 lead over Indonesia.
Low battery.
There are the half-time statistics. It does rather show the balance of the game. Indonesia clinical when they had the chance, but Zambia have been all over Indonesia by and large. Certainly not afraid of throwing numbers forward. Been quite direct at times as well. Thoroughly deserving their lead. You have to say Zambia had one goal disallowed as well after just 20 seconds, which would have been a dream start to the game. As things stand, Indonesian coach Nova Arianto with some serious questions to answer at half-time. It's just how to change the way the game is being played at the moment. Zambia half-time then leading by 3-1 against Indonesia.
Low battery. Low battery. Low battery.